So I'm Jon Nance. I'm a financial advisor and live in Coppell, Texas.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I've always been into working out, staying fit. As I started aging, I started realizing I've got to pay a little more attention to that though. And I thought that I could kind of continue that through the gym and just doing, daily or maybe 3 or 4 days a week, going to the gym, trying to have an accountability partner. And we both realized that we didn't really have a plan. We rarely actually showed up. It wasn't working. So we needed some kind of an adjustment. So actually one of my friends that I'd worked out with, Garrett, actually introduced me to it. I had heard of it and I never really thought it had anything to do with what I would be looking for. I didn't think it was for people that were already fit. And as I said, you know what, I'll look into it a little bit. And I came to one of I think the last Friday of the month maybe is, bring a friend. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought at the time that was maybe more of a cardio workout, which I needed. I hate doing cardio on my own. And then started to realize, hey, wait, this could be everything that I'm looking for. I really started digging into it, or as I went through 2 weeks, I think it took me about 2 full weeks to realize that this really is everything. It's not just cardio. There are some of the elements of lifting. Now, if I wanted to really bulk up, I realized I need to get in the weight room and still do some heavy lifting. But that's not really what I'm looking for anymore. I'm 45 years old. I just want to be in the best shape that I can be in, live a healthy lifestyle, empower others to do the same.
Great.
A lot of the accountability stuff, Brad sends me the texts here and there, and I don't always reply. He doesn't know that I'm really looking, but I really am, and it keeps me, really motivated, and continues to kind of remind me of why I'm doing this. So just the constant communication helps, reminding me of why I'm here, reminding me when I was not here, things like that I need.
Great.
Yeah, so for about 7 or 8 years, I was a CrossFitter, did CrossFit. I loved it, never got into the competitive part. I didn't want to get hurt, so I just didn't get that deep into the competitive part, but I loved the community. I loved the workout. It was that high intensity training type of workout, similar to this. But as I started to get older and older and realized that I'm still competitive in nature, I started getting hurt. And coaches were great, everything was great. It's just the actual motions we were doing with the weight. It's so easy to get hurt if you just do one little movement wrong. It was my fault, but I just continued to do one thing after another that would continue to get me hurt. And so I said, there's got to be something else. This really does the same thing, just without the heavy lifting part. It's very, very similar. It's a great community. It does have the cardio aspect. It has that high intensity aspect. Has some weights, just not the heavy weights. And I haven't felt once like I could have a chance at getting injured.
Awesome.
One of the things I didn't realize, and my wife actually mentioned it to me, because we were talking about sleep patterns. I wear a Fitbit, and I try to kind of track my sleep patterns, and started realizing I'm getting better sleep. And I really didn't understand why. Just started looking at the patterns, and my wife and I started talking about it, and we both believe it's being in a routine, the time of day maybe of when I'm doing that, getting up early in the morning, getting a hard workout in. By the end of the day, I'm wiped out and I really get good sleep. So that's one of the best benefits that I've seen. I'm already starting to feel better, like I'm in better shape. I haven't measured myself, I haven't weighed myself. I'm not into weighing and measuring. I just want to feel like I look the way that I want to look, feel the way that I want to look, and it looks like it's getting better.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would say it is a program for everyone, no matter what your fitness level. You get out of it what you want to put into it, and that can change from day to day. The best thing you get out of it is a community. It's a lot of people that are like-minded, but they're very different, come from very different walks of life. It's great to be a part of this community right here where I live.